All right. Hey guys, what's up? It's Dean. Welcome to our Wednesday workout. We do these every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Central Time. And today we're going to be doing, we're going to be waiting until Instagram decides to follow along. It is pre-Thanksgiving. So if you're here, if you're watching this live, it is Wednesday, November 21st. Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and even if you're not watching this live, we're still going to be doing a kind of a 20-minute intense workout here, all body weight, no fitness equipment required, just a few feet of space. What else? I think that's really it. If you guys are watching this live, Black Friday sale is going to start on Friday, so if you've been watching my workouts for a while now and you're waiting for the right time to join, this is the best time to join. We never do sales, and we're doing a Black Friday sale and opening enrollment. So keep that in mind. All right, here we go. We're going to start off on the ground and actually on your back. And we're just going to make sure that your core and your spine is all warmed up. So I want you to start with your knees over your hips, your dog to the right of you, and then press your hands into your thighs. Push your thighs back into your hands. Okay, go over there. Good girl. Push your hands into your thighs. Thighs go back into your hands. Work on pulling your sternum, so kind of pulling your breastplate and your abdominals toward your back at the same time. So working on activating your hips, your core, your transverse abdominals, and then also warming up your hands in the process. You can keep your head on the ground, you can lift it up a little bit if you want. Just make sure there's no straining in your neck. You got 10 more seconds, keep pushing. And make sure that you're breathing slow and controlled the entire time. And then release, bring your arms out to the sides, recline twist. Inhale your legs to the outside. Exhale legs back to the middle. To the outside. And back to the middle. We're just going to do a bit of these. These are just a really nice exercise to get your spine warm, to help prevent injury, to work on your spine and mobility, and also get your core warm. So these are something that I'll do before every workout. Try to keep your shoulders down as you're doing this. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can actively push the backs of your shoulders into the ground and pull your shoulder blades toward one another to make this a little more challenging for your upper back. 2 more to each side. And again, this is just something I'll do before pretty much every workout that I do, just to get my spine warm, especially if you're sitting a lot or you're being inactive. You're going to want to do something like this. Last side. All right. Plant your feet, take it up into a bridge. Squeeze your heels toward your shoulders, drag your shoulders slightly forward, press down through your feet, squeeze your butt, and squeeze your thighs and your hips toward one another. So this is a hip and a thigh exercise. This is not a lower back exercise. Big, huge common error that most yoga instructors do. They'll say relax your glutes. No, use your butt here. You're supposed to use your butt. Use your thighs. Don't put it in your back, and also don't arch your back here. So you want to have a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. You shouldn't be arching your back up like this. Keep your belly button pulling toward your lower back. Keep your ribs drawn in toward one another, so that means don't splay open your ribs. Don't flare out your ribs. Keep them drawn in. You can do anything with your arms. Bring them back. Reach them out to the sides. Keep them along your sides if you want. Keep squeezing your butt. Give this 2 more breaths. Squeeze your heels toward your shoulders. Drive down through your toes, your heels, and the outsides of your feet. And then slowly release down. All right, bring your hands behind your neck. Interlace your fingers. Lift your shoulders off the ground. Bring your right leg straight forward. Bring your left knee in toward your chest. Lift up a little bit higher. Deep breath in. Twist toward your left. Right elbow comes toward the left knee. You don't have to touch the elbow toward the knee. Just twist and bring the elbow toward the knee. You don't actually need to touch it. Stay upright, stay tall. No straining in your neck. Doing about 2 breaths in each side here. And then switch back to the middle. Exhale, left leg forward, right leg in. And about 2 breaths here as well. Keep your belly button pulled in toward your lower back, abs tight. Switch. Right leg forward, left knee in. Twist toward the left. Switch. Stay tall through your shoulders. One more to each side. The higher your shoulders are, the more difficult this is. Last side. And then back to the middle. Release down. All right, one more for a bridge. Drive down through your feet, lift your hips, squeeze your thighs toward one another, push down through your heels, pull your shoulders slightly forward to engage your hamstrings, and then bring one leg straight out in front of you. Make sure that your hips stay level. It helps to externally rotate your left hip. So you're turning the front of your hip, the top of your hip face slightly up and out. Just if you can visualize that external rotation, that's going to help with the glute engagement here. Keep your hips level as you're doing this. 10 more seconds. Doing a quick one. And switch, right leg down, left leg out. Again, external rotation to the hip, push down through your whole right foot, feel your right glutes engage. Doesn't matter how high your left leg goes. In fact, if it goes higher, it makes it easier. So keep it about a foot or a foot and a half off the ground. Focus on your glutes here. It's easy to engage the hamstring, a little bit harder to work on the glutes. So it even helps if you're not feeling it in your butt muscles right now to even bring your hand and kind of tap your butt and try to work on that muscle activation, work on that mind-body awareness. One more breath. All right, plant that leg, bring your hips down, and go ahead and roll up into a seated position, roll up to a standing position. Move it up, and then take it into a lunge. Right leg forward, left leg back. Squeeze your legs toward one another, knee over the ankle on the front foot. Pull your ribs up away from your hips. We're going to warm up your legs a little bit more here. Bring your arms straight up overhead. As you inhale, bring your knee to hover toward the ground. As you exhale, stand back up. 5 of those. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. You want to keep the weight in your hips here. And if you want an extra challenge, continue to squeeze your legs toward one another. Last one. Stand up. Switch sides. Right leg back, left leg forward. Start with the right leg maybe slightly bent or straight. Arms are still up. Squeeze the legs toward one another. Feeling stretching through your groin, engagement through your glutes and your hips. And then slowly inhale down. Exhale to straighten the leg, come back to the high lunge. 5 total of these. So working on opening up your hips here, specifically working on that hip flexor. And then stand back up. Nicely done. Feet together, toes touch, heels an inch apart. Bring your arms overhead. Press your palms together as much as you can. Breathe in. And then lean toward your right. Press your hips toward your left. Again, really pushing your hands together here. It's easy to interlace the fingers, harder to press the hands together. So you can make this as difficult as you want, but try to push your palms together as hard as you can. Stay tall through your body. So you want to kind of visualize yourself as a banana here. Staying tall, but also working deeper into the bend. Last 10 seconds. Keep your legs firm. Think of yourself as an erect banana, not a soggy banana. And bring it back to the middle. Breathe in. Get tall and lean toward the left. Still pressing your hands together, hips pressed toward the right, thighs squeeze, abs are tight. The harder you press your hands together, the more challenging this will be. One more breath. Bring it back to the middle. Quick standing back bend. This is just a really good energizing exercise. Push down through your feet, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your arms back, lift your chest up. Really good for your posture too. Try to keep your glutes relaxed. Squeeze your quadriceps and your inner thighs. Squeeze your arms back even more. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Take it straight into a deep squat. Feet at a comfortable squat width, maybe shoulder width. Toes can face slightly out. Keep your chest upright. Pull your butt down and back. Sit into your squat. Drive down through your heels. Keep your chest upright. And make sure you're not leaning forward here. Weight shouldn't be in the knees. You want the weight in your glutes, in your hips. You can think about squeezing your inner thighs toward one another. Keep your breath in. As you exhale, twist toward the right. Inhale, get taller. Twist to the right a little more. Back to the middle. And exhale, twist to the right. 2 breaths in the twist, and then a breath to bring it back. Back to the middle, keep going. 5 total. You can sink deeper as you go on. Try to make sure you're going deeper into the twist as you go on as well. There should be some progression. All right, and then bring it back. Step up, switch sides, straight into it. Squeeze the legs toward one another. Again, maybe a bit of a more shallow lunge than you're used to. Hands come behind the neck. Interlace your fingers 1 finger over from what you did before. Breathe in. Twist toward your left. Get taller. Twist a little more. Back to the middle. To the left. Twist a little more. And as you're doing this, make sure that your hips stay squared forward. There might be a tendency here for you to pull the left hip back and the right hip forward. Maybe your left knee comes out to the left. Keep it tracking over your middle toe. It also helps to push the back of your head into your hands to make this more focused on neck strengthening, which is something that we all need, especially if we're doing a lot of looking down at a phone or at a computer. Last one. Bring it back, stand up, toes together, hands at your sides. Take a deep breath in and lift up. Exhale, take it down to the ground, forward fold, plant your hands, step and jump back into a plank. Belly button up, and just go ahead and lift your left leg about 6 inches. Squeeze your toes toward your hands, belly button up, pressing your head forward, keeping your neck long. Switch legs, right leg up, about 6 inches. It's a really good little trick for noticing imbalances in your legs and also noticing where you put the weight in your legs when using a plank. Plant your feet, bring it down to a forearm plank. Don't be afraid to lift your belly button up. Avoid letting your lower back sink down. Take it into a side plank, forearm down. Stack your legs, lift your hips, extend your left arm up. Press your hips up. If you need a little bit of support, you can stagger your stance. Keep your torso facing straight out to the side. Switch sides, left forearm down, roll to your left. Maybe reaching the right arm up, keeping that right hand on the hip, or staggering your stance to make this a little more manageable. Pick your hips up as much as you can. That's what's going to make this exercise effective. Don't let your butt sag down. Don't make a straight line with your body. Pick your hips up. All right, plant your hands. Take it back to a plank, and then step your feet outside your hands into a deep squat. Sit your butt down, lift your chest up, and then very slowly walk to the back of the mat. Try to keep your hips as low as possible. Keep your chest upright. As you move backwards, you're going to feel this weight in your glutes and in your hips. Use your core to help. So everything from your thighs through your midsection should be engaged. Your pelvic floor, glutes, hip flexors, quadriceps, transverse abdominals. Use it all. And then when you get to the back of your mat, good Lord, this mat is long. You're gonna take it to the front. Slow and controlled. And if you beat me, slow it down. Move slower. Now as you move forward with this squat, you're gonna feel this more in the quadriceps and in your knees. That's normal. When you get to the top, plant your hands, jump first step back into a plank. 5 yoga push-ups here. Biceps wrap forward, pull your body forward, lower down about halfway. Exhale, push back up. Pull the shoulder blades together at the bottom, open up your chest, press back up. You want to think leading with your chest here. So the chest goes down first, chest stays open the entire push-up. Going up to 5, last one. And then take it all the way down. Flip your feet, take it into a cobra, press the tops of your feet down, squeeze your elbows back, push the top of your head forward, really push the feet down, squeeze your hips, use your core, arch your back, inhaling to get long, exhaling to go a little bit more into the arch, pull your neck in toward your chin, so you're feeling this through your back, your hips, your core, the upper back, the mid back, maybe a bit of strengthening through your neck, last 10 seconds. Keep the feet pushing down. 5, 3, 2, 1, release. Take it into a down dog. Hands a little bit wider than you had them for a plank. Tuck the toes, bend your knees. Try to make a pyramid shape with your body. Push your chest toward your feet. Make sure your shoulders are slightly behind your body. So you don't want your shoulders in front of you. You want your shoulders pulling down and back, kind of more closer to your back than to your chest. And then squeeze your thighs and your abs toward one another. So pretend like you're holding a giant beach ball between those areas of your body. Keep your knees bent. That's going to help with proper alignment through your spine and core engagement. And then really grab the ground with your fingers. So you're strengthening your wrist here. You're not just dumping your weight into your wrist. Actively use your fingers, engage your forearms. 3 breaths here. All right, and then bend your knees, look forward, step or jump your feet up between your hands, and take it into a chair pose. Squeeze your legs together, make a straight line with your spine, bring your arms straight up. You shouldn't be able to see your hands here. Weight in your hips, abs are tight. Sit down a little bit lower. 3 breaths here. And stand up. What are we at right now?
20.
20. All right. Well, there's it. That was your 20-minute intense workout. So guys, that was full body. We did push-ups, we did lunges, we did squats, we did back bends, we did twisting. So that's a really nice
comprehensive workout. I don't know about you, but I'm sweating. I'm tired. I'm gonna film another workout after this, so I'm not quite looking forward to that. But anyways, great 20-minute workout. You can use this anytime you need a quick energy boost. It's great to do if you're limited on time, especially over the holiday season. I made this video yesterday, but I want you guys to challenge yourselves to do at least 3 workouts per week over the holidays. You don't have to do a workout every day, but 30 minutes, 3 days per week. Make do with whatever you have. I know you're traveling. You might not have access to your typical gym equipment or your typical workout classes, but you've got this. You've got Manful Yoga, you've got YouTube, you've got Facebook. If you're in the members area, you've got all of those resources in there. I'll also be hosting a challenge in the members area called the Holiday Challenge, using workouts that are really intense, around 30 minutes long, because you're not going to be able to work out every day, and setting the expectation that you will be able to do that is probably going to lead to some disappointment. So if you can commit yourself to just 3 workouts per week, 30 minutes, you're still going to maintain your fitness. You might even get a little bit stronger, and that should be something that you can commit to. So if you're in the Manful Yoga community, I invite you to go over there now and make a commitment to do 3 workouts, 3 workouts every week, 30 minutes per workout, and then 1 active thing per day. So you don't have to do a workout every day, but do something active every day. Don't sit on your ass all day. Get up and take a walk. Go do some stretching. Do some mobility work with a foam roller or a lacrosse ball, or a knot out, whatever it is. But just make sure that you're not totally inactive every day. Do something every day. Do a workout 3 times per week, and you'll be much happier with yourself for it. If you want to see my full broadcast or / video on this, it's called Avoid the Holiday Trap, and it's on YouTube, it's on Instagram, it's on Facebook. Check my recent live videos. It's not going to be on Instagram for that long, so check YouTube if you're on Instagram if you want to see that. And let's see here. Black Friday starting on Friday. Make sure you check back in for that. We're going to be doing 20% savings on all plans to the members area, which is something we never do. We never do sales in the members area, so this is a really good time to get in. It's also going to be it's one of our few open enrollment periods. We do not do an open enrollment that often. It's like once every other month or so. So make sure to join when we open up, because you won't be able to join after that. We will close back up again after Black Friday and after Cyber Monday and all that stuff is over. So thanks guys for watching the workout. I hope you found it useful. Make sure to like it if you liked it. Leave a comment if you want to let us know that you did the workout. Give us your feedback. How's your body feel? Was it challenging? Did the exercises make sense? That kind of thing. And then share it if you want. It's a pretty cool workout. It's free. No equipment required. Pretty beginner friendly. So, share it. And make sure you're subscribed on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. We put out different content there on a regular basis, as often as we can. Hope you guys are getting ready for a happy holidays or a happy Thanksgiving. And I'll probably talk to you soon. So have a good one. I'll see you on the next video.